Greetings and welcome back to Monster Legends, and episode number 850, a PvP episode after my audience spoke very loudly. So we have 5 sets of 3 teams each, 15 battles. There were a lot of teams submitted, so you have to understand the math on that. So if your team does pop up in here, be surprised. There are a lot of good battles. A lot of things didn't quite go my way, but there was a lot of good things going on in here. So instead of me rambling on and on about I never thought I would get to episode number 850, why don't we just get into the fights here, right? So let's just slide right into the first set. And here we go with the first set. Now, just to reiterate very quickly what I consider a set to be, a set is going to be 3 fights, 3 teams from 3 users. A user who gave me a lot of teams, a user who gave me a few teams, and a user who gave me 1 team. I am going to mix up the order on occasion, too. This set, however, is beginning with someone who gave me a lot of teams. It's actually, at the moment, I believe, the second most number of teams. There is somebody who gave me a lot more. Might be saving that for the last one. We're going to have to see. Something might pop up along the way. Anyway, let's get going. Our first team was suggested by Urez Outcast. Hope I said that right. And Urez gave me 30 teams. I looked through them whenever I get a lot of teams like that, and I just kind of look to see if any of them catch my eye. Actually, I winced the first time I saw this one, and I said, you know, this one might be a challenge. So let's go. All right, we're beginning over in metal. And we're going to go down a bit here because I believe he's 100. All right, here we are. We're in the range. And this is... he's here somewhere. There he is. Blink. All right, this is the one that made me wince. All right, we're going over to darkness. And this is going to be... we know him, we love him, and I abuse him all the time. Let's see, where is he? He's not actually 105. No, there he is. Inky. And finally, there is actually really good denial here. We're doing over to metal, and this is going to be... he's down here somewhere. There he is. Porky. All right, so we have Blink, Inky, and Porky. They're having their own sitcom next fall. All right, let's see. What are we doing here now? Well, he works on pretty much anybody, that being Porky, because he's going to take stamina away and give curse. However, that doesn't work too well on Temerians, so we'll hold off on that one. All right, let's think. There's no denial up the middle, so I think they would just kind of die. These guys are all 100, though, so, I mean, that's something to take into account. I'm thinking the team... I was thinking the team on the right, but again, there's no denial there. All right, let's just see if we can find something. Not up the middle, obviously. Ooh... I mean, they're tough over here on the left, but once again, there's no denial. If I take his stamina away from him, what good is he, right? That, no, absolutely not. The one on the right, nope, that's death. All right, last one. We have to pick one of these. We could go up the middle. That's kind of interesting. A 115 Montezuma is a very bad idea, especially if they have their own Halter's bodyguard. All right, we're going to go up the middle. All right, see, what kind of runes are we looking at here? All right, we have a whole bunch of stuff on him, but you know what? Curse is a percentage, isn't it? All right, let's go. Okay, so let's see. Boom. Stamina and curse. Okay, Dartmouth resisted the curse. All right, that's interesting. Let's see. What do I want to do here? I guess just extra damage and give them nightmares, right? Okay, Dartmouth didn't dodge that. Okay, him down here, I don't want him doing the Mega Taunt. I really don't want that. It's too bad he doesn't heal himself. That would be fun. I'm wondering if I should just put him in defense mode, you know? You know what? I'm going to do that. Okay, so let's see. He's going to get 2 shots here. So why don't we begin with Stamina Leak and Drowning? The more torture effects, the better, right? Okay, let's see. Now I think I want to shut somebody down. Like I said, if there's somebody I wanted to shut down, it's going to be him. Actually, yeah. Take him away and get some stamina for us. Because I don't want him doing the Mega Taunt. Dark Control. Interesting. Who do we want to... Who is going to die? Can I get Darmouth? That would be good because he's got the most health. He doesn't have Curse. So I'm just going to take a shot at him. Oh, that's right. He's taunting. He's taunting out of his trait. Single target. All right. All right, let's see. Well, I'm pretty sure that the dude in the front is dead. Covered Barrage. You don't have to heal yourself. Remove positive status. Oh, they don't have any positive status effects. You know, I should probably hold on to that one just in case. I guess I'll just do this one. Okay, see, he's officially gone now. All right, what do you have now? Nightmares. They have nightmares already. You know what? I'm just going to charge him. All right, what do we have here? Remove positive status effects, but it is more damage, right? Lifesteal. He doesn't have to do that now. All right, we'll do this one. Refresh the nightmares. Okay, obviously he has something fun. He has a healing mask. All right. Is there any more charges that left? No. All right, good. All right, well, you know what? Oh, if I put Curse back on him, it's going to get rid of the Curse he's got. But it will take the stamina away again. Yeah, we're going to do that. Okay, Jarmuth got the Curse this time. All right, yeah, just do that. Let's think. The Drowning again. Refresh the Drowning. Yeah, we'll just do this and refresh the Drowning. I mean, they're dead at this point. I can just charge here. Okay, and you're dead too. So I'm just going to do this. Boom. Victory! Victory! And apparently the Legends Pass like that. Okay, I'm expecting lots of gems for you while we're doing this. Just saying. Lots of gems. Okay, if I had to pick one, that wouldn't be it. But I'm not going to complain. That wasn't complaining. All right, so our first team was victorious. Our second team was suggested by Rayan, the Master of Fury. I hope I said the first name right. And this is an individual who gave me 7 teams. I chose number 5. So let's go. One of the reasons is individuals who don't get chosen very often are appealing to me, especially if my trophy count is under control. All right, we're going over to nature. And we're looking for a little lady here named Sarah. By the way, I did make an adjustment to her. I had life on her. I'm thinking she's kind of more useful if I give her support speed, so I just gave her another support speed. I just did a swap, which is the reason she has a 4 on her, because I don't want to spend any gems. All right, the next individual here is going to be our damage dealer, and a good one he is, because this is going to be Roger. And finally, over in Thunder, our denial today will be Voltimore. All right, so he's going to be doing stunning, so we'll take that into account when we choose our victims. Yep, the middle, 115 Myrak. Now, okay, things have changed. I'm going to have to drive down the trophy count a little bit more. I actually just changed the order because the last team is a little bit better, and I'm just going to do that one last now. All right, let's see. I'm not liking any of those, really. You know what? Hit the old refresh button. Okay. Oh, ooh, mythic. Do we want to do that? He's the control one, isn't he? That would be interesting. Terrifying yet interesting. Up the middle, Nitroplaster, who's only 100, which is interesting. And the Myrac. I just don't like Myracs. I really don't like Myracs. Do I want to do the team over here? This is very risky, but we're going to do a mythic fight. Okay, no speed on the Killer Kitty. That was my concern. Does the Killer Kitty, what is your immune to freeze? Does the Killer Kitty have a lot of speed? Because it is denial. So that would have been terrifying. So that would have been a big problem. I'm not even sure why there's a life there. I guess maybe to... I mean, it does have 103,000, so it's going to be a little tricky to kill, right? Okay, so let's go. Okay, and he's actually going next, too. That's what we're talking about here. All right, we're doing the double stuns, so let's do the double stuns. All right, let's see. Could do this one. Do I want the bleeding, though? Because the bleeding will get the torture effects going. If he ends up doing the... if the tree ends up doing the Mega Taunt, we're going to have a problem. Alright, we'll get the bleeding going. Okay, Migbo didn't want bleeding. Let's see, maybe we'll give him some poison then. Alright, can I get some poison? I really want... Oh, who do I want dead more? Alright, you're the control, so... Oh, you're single target, right, you're taunting. Alright, so at least he's poisoned now. Alright, battery malfunction. Energy leak. Removes... Okay, we can do that, I suppose. What else do we have? And remove stamina. Unfortunately, he's Thunder, isn't he? There's no sense in doing the stuns again. Alright, we'll just kind of do this and see if we can set up for the future. Alright, now we're in trouble. Okay, ouch, but that didn't really do very much. I can re-stun you now? That would be great. Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting that. Alright, unfortunately I shouldn't have done this fight, right? Let's see. Oh, doesn't he have a skill that will heal him and get... Yeah, but that's going to go after this guy down here, isn't it? Alright, you know what? Because I need him alive. Okay, she's possessed. That's not good. Okay, she did something and ended up healing herself. Oh, that is just... Yeah, you do that and it's all over at that point, isn't it? Alright, I'm sorry about that. I probably should have done that fight, but then again, yeah, that kind of sealed the deal right there. We look like we were holding our own, but that one just kind of sealed the deal right there. Alright, sorry about that. Alright, so let's go with our third team of set number 1. Our third team was suggested by Petrus Nuwasu. I hope I said that right. Hope it was recognizable. And Petrus gave me one team, and that one team has on it, in metal... Where is... There he is. We have Rusty. Then we have basically a couple of damage dealers. So we need Rusty to hold on to that Megaton for a while. And the first one is actually the reason I'm going to hope I find an extra turner, because I'm sure you can figure it out. It's going to be Bonsai. And then, in case we needed some damage, well, we have Zyla. All right, so let's see what we can do here. Obviously, we don't have denial, right? But I'd like to avoid anybody who can take away positive status effects, because if Rusty loses his Megaton, I can't get it back. All right, I'm only 9 cells away from getting that in his trait, but unfortunately, I don't have those 9 cells. All right, let's look at the situation. The left, no. The right, I mean the middle, look at the middle. I don't know, maybe? Maybe? All right, over here. They're only 100. That's the thing about it is I like, I guess we could try up the middle. Yeah, let's just go with that. Let's see how that works out. Okay, a whole lot of speed and some damage. All right, let's go. Okay, 2 of them are going first. Okay, that's not good. Hopefully it won't be an issue. All right, first and foremost, you have not attacked yet. You're going next, right? So let's just get rid of you. All right, let's see. Next on the hit parade, no more messing with my guys' heads. Okay, it looks like this is kind of over. I mean, she hasn't even had the banner kicking in yet. That's what makes her so devastating, the banner. Oh, and exclusive book. Okay, so I got some more Legends Pass. Free kind. Alright, didn't see you the last time. I hope you have a gem waiting for me. Possibly 3. I'll take the rune. Okay, and there's our first set done. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm sorry about the loss. Probably shouldn't have chosen that team. But you know, if a mythic is going to do its special, it's game over at that point, right? On to set number 2. And we have arrived at set number 2, so let's get going. Our first team was suggested by Gray MC, and Gray MC gave me 1 team. Now, when I saw this, I was thinking this might be an opportunity to read a lot of names, because I figured, well, a lot of people are probably going to ask for this one. But you know what? At the time I actually wrote it down, which was Sunday morning, nobody else asked for this team, which I found quite interesting. So let's begin. Our first individual is coming from Darkness, and this is going to be Cleo. You'll get the team in a minute here. The next individual is, of course, from Fire, and this is going to be Spot. And finally, we have 2 options here, but we're going with Metal. And this, of course, is going to be... He's a little farther down. He's hard to rank up. 9 cells, that's all I need. 9. I mean, he's way down here. There he is. Okay, we have Rusty, so we have 3 Megaton tanks. Are they going to be able to kill things? Could be. I mean, Spot has some torture effects, and of course Cleo has Curse, so let's see who we're going to be fighting. Up the middle, absolutely no. Wow, this is looking like a little bit of a problem here, isn't it? I mean, we could do this team over here on the left. Actually, can't Demise remove positive status effects? But she couldn't do it to everybody, right? I guess it really depends on who's going first. The most devastating one would be Rusty because he cannot reapply. Let's try this one over here on the right and see if they can kill them, right? Alright, so I would guess that Spot is probably the one who's actually tanking because he's got the most health. Okay, Spot is blind now. Okay, well, that's the thing about it is they're really slow, so everybody else is going to be going fast. Alright, this is probably going to miss because he's blind. Okay, we got 2 of them down. That's not so bad. This one, however, he can see. Or maybe he couldn't see. Is he still blind? Maybe that was for 2 rounds. Alright, so let's see. What do we got here? Random tortures. Is he actually hurt? Yeah, he is hurt. So this is actually a good idea. Alright, why don't we do this one here, the sweater pattern recognition, since it'll do damage, give them a random torture effect, and actually do some healing, so Mephisto can get some healing. Okay, and I'm going to have to redo the Megaton here. Okay, and she... You were frozen? How were you frozen? I'm very confused by that. Weren't they attacking, Spot? How did she get frozen? That's very strange. Alright, let's think about this. Heavy damage to one, random protection to everybody. Sounds good to me. I'd really like to get rid... Who do I want to get rid of? I guess, Demise would be a very good one to get rid of. Okay, see, she just removed the Megaton, and I can't reapply that one, so that means that Cleo is going to start getting hits now. Because I just did that on Mephisto. All right, that's the reason I wanted her dead, because she's the one who could do that. All right, let's see. You don't need stamina, do you? All right, and curse for everybody. It's our first opportunity to do that. Jingle bell. Okay, let's remove positive status effects from enemies. Deals moderate damage. All right, sure. Boom. The Mega Tanks are victorious. I was surprised that no one else asked for that one at the time of recording. Yippee! I want gems. I've been way too nice about that. Okay, so let's go with our next team. Our second team today was suggested by Green Inferno. And Green Inferno asked for 5 teams. I chose, I believe that was number 5. So let's go. We're starting over in darkness. And this is going to be Simon. All right, then we're going over to water. And we're going to have to go down here a bit. Not too far, but then for Jack. I have a lot of leveled up individuals over there. And finally, we are going over to Thunder. And this is going to be, of course, Xyla. All right, so Jack is going to be doing some freezing, and Simon and Xyla are going to be doing a lot of killing. Maybe just Xyla. It really depends upon the attack order, right? All right, so what are we doing? I'm thinking not the team on the left. I think that would be a big mistake. The other two have Temerians. I think the one at the middle probably wouldn't be very challenging. I think the other one would be a little bit too challenging. So what am I'm doing freezing, so I wouldn't be able to freeze... Temerian one. No, absolutely no. Just not. I don't want to mess with Temerians. No. All right, let's think. Up the middle is a possibility. Maybe... Actually, any one of these would probably be good. Although, I think I might want to avoid... Do I want to avoid that one? There isn't any denial on the left. There's a tank who's going to take single target attacks, which means Xyla is going to go right for him. Also, if I use the... Because I think he's got taunt in his trait. I could be mistaken about that. But he doesn't have... He'd have to actually activate his Mega Taunt, because I think he has to be 115 for that. Let's try that one. I know that with a Halter's Bodyguard, it could be very troublesome. It could be very troublesome. Because if he starts healing the tank... Well, you know what? Oh, that's a good question. You know what? Let's just do it. Let's just take a risk and go for it. I made a terrible mistake. Yep, I made a very terrible mistake. Well, fortunately, we don't heal. All right, this is... Whose stamina am I going to take away? You are hardened. You're hardened. Hold it. You're just... Okay, so you got the taunt down in that. All right. Glacials, I have to target this to the tank because it is a targeted skill and he is taunting, so I don't have a choice in the matter. So I'm going to take his stamina away and try to freeze the other two. Oh, wow, he has no health. Why would you do that? I mean, Is that to get to the Megaton faster? But even then, he wouldn't be able to take the damage. So I don't understand that mentality. All right, well, obviously, he's going to be pretty easy to kill for Zyla. Oh, but he does have that, which is kind of annoying. But then again, she does have a banner on, right? And he's very nearly dead. Okay, obviously, I have got to get rid of him. Because he is a really annoying shielder, healer type of individual. If he'd started off with the shield, I would have been in a lot of trouble. Fortunately, I wasn't. Okay, once again, teammate of Zyla is saying, do I get to attack? Yeah, you do. You do. You get to attack. Okay, Master of Pain. Boom. Simon gets very antsy when he doesn't get to kill. Oh, wow, I'm getting all kinds of points here. Okay, that's good. Be nice if I could get some gems. Or, ooh, can I have those, maze coins? Maze coins! Maze coins! Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, that worked out good, and this is looking kind of ugly. Yikes. All right, so our third and final team of set number 2 was suggested by Daniel Moy. And Daniel actually gave me 70 teams. 7-0. This is a recent one. This came in after I had done the first one. Still not the most, but definitely second place. And when Daniel laid out the teams, he used my names, and he also had basically themes. I think for all of the teams, at least most of them had themes. This is one that jumped out at me. This is number 17. It allowed me to configure somebody. So let's go. We're going to start over in Magic, and we're going to stay in Magic too, by the way. So we're going to start with Christy, and then we're going to go right on top, actually. She should be around here, right? Okay, she's pretty far down, apparently. Okay, there she is. Chronica. And making her first appearance, I leveled her up and put some stuff on her. Unfortunately, she has only 2 open slots, so I had to make an adjustment for that one. Let's see. There she is. Madam Fusion. I need a name for her. I'm going to have to think of something like that, or maybe I'll get a suggestion. Novette, maybe, or something. I don't know. It's not just magical, though. It's also magical ladies. So it was actually a bigger theme than Daniel thought. All right, so let's see who we can play with here. I don't want to mess with a Megaton tank. I don't have that kind of damage. Do you want to try up the middle? That could go very badly with Rekka there, you know? What happens? I got Madam Fusion. That's very dangerous. I'm going to guess that Chronica is going to go first, though. All right, I'm going to risk that. I know this is a huge risk, but I'm going to risk this one. Okay, well, speed isn't a problem. If they attack, I'm in a lot of trouble, though. That's something. Okay, all of mine are going first. This is very good. All right, let's see. Well, we're going to start with the time freeze. Oh, are you? I didn't know that you were immune to control. That's a very bad thing. Okay, fortunately, I got the other 2. Okay, this is her first appearance, of course. I need to familiarize myself here. Okay, heavy magic damage to one enemy applies thunder and nature weakness and an extra turn. Thunder and nature. Oh, that is kind of annoying. I mean, it's damage, but thunder and nature, not very useful at the moment. Okay, not yet. Good later. Moderate magic damage, random torture skill to all. All right. You know what? I'm going to activate his cooldowns because it's the only thing I can do to him. All right, and we're going to throw in some time to switch, which is going to give them a random torture skill and give us a positive effect. Can we have like lots of evades? Cool. Okay. Okay. Do I want to baby them? No, then. Well, actually, I can baby them with the next attack. That'll actually work out. Actually, but she does need to charge. Let's think. Magic damage and extra. I might as well go. Oh, he's nearly dead. Actually, I might as well take the opportunity to kill the Voltic. All right, and let me think. Remove negative status effects from you. Oh, and you get to go immediately. Let me think. I'm gonna charge again, actually. Let me think. Bleeding for everybody? Okay, and now seems like an excellent time to get the babying out. Oh, isn't he cute? Well, you know what? Not anymore. Here, just stand there. Uh-oh, you didn't want that one. Focus fusion. Might as well. Okay, and Curse Cleaner, you're dead? Good. The magical ladies are victorious. Okay, and that is actually set number 2 done and in the books with a rune. Okay, I'm not going to complain. You gave me maze coins. I'm not going to complain. All right, that is set 2 done. I'm guessing that set 3 will follow. And we're back with set number 3, so let's get going. Our first team was suggested by F34R Riviera. And F34R gave me 5 teams. I chose team number 4, so let's go. All right, so we're going to start over in light. And this is going to be Simba. All right, next we're staying in the light, actually. We're staying in the light. We're not going down quite as far because that's going to be Spyro. And finally, one more in the light. One more in the light, and this is going to be Bella. So we don't really have denial. I guess we're counting on quick death. So let's see how that works out. All right, so let's see, what do we have here? Now, my trophy count has dropped in the meantime. So we may have some difficulty finding teams. Let me think. Who do I want to fight? Bear. I mean, we have a lot of firepower. What about the team on the left? See, I'm afraid that if I start doing refreshing, I'm going to start getting back to the point where I have like the commons and such like that, and I'll have trouble finding a difficult team. I think the team on the right, probably on the left, is probably what I should go with. Team on the right is good, but they're all like 100, 105. I think this one might be better, so let's try that. I guess it depends on the runes. Okay, that's a problem. How fast are you? Okay, that actually shouldn't be an issue. I hope not. No, it isn't. All right, well, we have to kill the frog. Otherwise, the frog is going to kill us, right? That's a good question. I mean, I can eliminate the frog kind of quickly. It's probably what I should do. All right. Okay, so we gave him all kinds of sunburn. I'm thinking I'm going to do this on Spyro, and I'm going to have him use his big single target one to neutralize the frog. Okay, fuse radar. That actually kills the frog. That's the best way to neutralize him. You know, here's a good question. You know, if I did that, he'd die really quickly anyway, wouldn't he? You know, I think that's a better idea. I'm going to give Curse. Luckily, he didn't resist it. Yeah, he's just dead, right? Okay, and now his real attack. All right, so I don't know this guy. I haven't woke him up yet, so I do know he's got a really big strength there, so he does concern me. He's hardened, immune to freeze. Okay, and him. Once again, I kind of have pieces for him, but I never woke him up. All right, so we're not doing freezing anyway. But I'm a little concerned about him. So this time I'm going to do this. Okay, so he's got disabled. He's pretty much dead. All right, what's the frog going to do? The frog attacked the lion. That was a really good idea, by the way. Bella Beast time. And they're all dead. Well, they're all dead now. Victory! Alright, so let's spin. I really could use some maze coins, dude. Really. It's an emergency. Yeah, okay, alright. Just one of them, please. See, that's what I was concerned with. A lot of those popping up. And again, I'm talking about the one on the left. Okay, well, team number 1 was victorious. Let's go with team number 2. Team number 2 was suggested by Samuel Fan. And Samuel gave me 18 teams. And I made an adjustment to an individual here because I think he had something in mind. So I did have to play with the runes a little bit. So let's talk about that once I have the team up. So let's begin over in Thunder. And this is going to be Bird Person. And next, we're also going in Thunder. But this is going to be somebody we don't have to go quite so far down with. And this is going to be, of course, Zyla. And then finally, we're going with... Where is he? I think this may have been like a Megaton tank or something like that. I'm not really sure. I don't remember. Okay, where is he? There he is. A little further down than usual. So I got Geb there. I don't remember if it was specifically asked for or it was just and a Megaton tank. I don't remember. All right, so here's the thing. Bird Person used to have a team speed on him. I put a real one on. And I didn't use gems either because he had a 5 support and I just turned that into a 5 speed for him. I'm probably going to turn it back. But there's a reason for that, and I think that might be the reason for this combo. All right, now I need somebody hard but not going to kill me, you know? That's what I'm talking about here. I'm very concerned about what's going on over here. But do I want to do that? That is a heck of a risk. Because you know what? They're going to have probably insane runes on them, which I think they're probably going to kill Geb very quickly. So let's just do a refresh and risk. I don't want something quite that hard. Yeah, I know. I'm thinking about that team over there on the right. I'm probably asking for it, but... All right, let's do it. Like I said, I'm probably asking for it. The runes aren't too terrific. I mean, they're okay. I would not put speed on him. No. Look, you got Wang Zhou, who's got stamina on him. Who is your denial here? Okay, all right, let's go. Okay, they're going to go for... Oh, man, he's actually going first. Oh, maybe that's the reason you have speed on him, right? Okay, he's got a lot of stamina. Okay, you guys had your opportunity. Your time is now done. Goodbye. This is the end. All right, we're going to get Swifty on you. Applies thunder weakness to all enemies, get an extra turn. Oh, you didn't get it. That's right. You're a Bulworth, aren't you? Yeah, you are. All right, so that didn't quite work out the way I would have liked. But the other guys are in a lot of trouble. Okay, you guys are just resisting way too much here. You know, him up here, he's the only one who's actually got it now, doesn't he? Okay, well, you have shock on you, which is great. Now, the thing is, what I was trying to do is give them all thunder weakness, well, because they will die very quickly then, won't they? Very, very quickly. Okay, don't take her stamina away. See, they had their opportunity. They all went first. They didn't get the job done. Yeah, you're dead. See, the idea is that Bird Person gives Thunder weakness, and she can just really tear into them then. But, I mean, they had their opportunity. They all went first. They didn't get the job done. No, they didn't. Please, can I have some maze coins? Limited path. Oh, man, you're just rubbing it in here today, aren't you? I know it's Monday, but still, you know, it's not my fault. Yeah, I mean, I had you working on Saturday, but actually Sunday, too. Still, he shouldn't have an attitude. All right, so let's go with our third and final team of set number 3. Our third team was suggested by Epic Gamer. And Epic Gamer, according to what I see, was actually the first commenter on the video. So that's the reason you get selected, right? You go first. All right, so let's first grab... Oh, he's right there, actually. I don't have to do anything because we're going to go start with Sparta. And then we're going to go with Fire. By the way, you're probably going to recognize this team. Let's see. Where is Nova? And guess who's last? Yes, this was a team. This was my team before I got Kronks. This was my team before I got Kronks, and that was kind of game-changing after that. They've all been replaced in the meantime. All right, so let's see. Obviously, we have a Megaton tank, and of course, we have a lot of pain, and we have very good denial. Do I want to take the Mythic? The Clipian is only 105, so that means that he's not a he's not going to Mega Taunt. He is going to taunt though, which means Sparta's going to go for him first. Well, that means I have to neutralize the other ones. The Prince Charmless is going to be a problem. All right, you know what? We're just going to do that. We're just going to throw the dice and just see how that works out. You have all stamina. I mean, you got to have some damage there. How much stamina do you have anyway? I mean, you have a lot of stamina, and you get to attack a lot, but you have to be able to hit too, you know? Okay, well, let's go and see how this works out. This is probably going to be tough. Okay, you are going first. All right, what is everybody... You're immune to bleeding. You're immune to freeze. I know I think you're hardened. You're hardened, immune to poison. Now, you're taunting. But if I give you the opportunity, you're going to Mega Taunt, and I don't want to do that. So why don't we activate your cooldowns? All right, now, obviously, this is all going to go right to him. And then I need the big one. All right, let's see. Let's do some guard down on top of that. Okay. Cleo is drowning now. She didn't like that, so you can all have Curse. I think that Clipium is in a lot of trouble. Yep, he's in a lot of trouble. What are you going to do? You're going to die. You have lots and lots of torture effects. Wow, you are just so dead. You're all really dead. You know what? Why don't you all just work for me? All right, and you're going to charge. Let's face it, he is just so dead. He is just, what has he got anyway? He's got like, is that like 200 health? All right, so that means you get it. Oh, you're taunting. Oh, what a waste. How are you still alive? Seriously, how are you still alive? All right, we'll just add a little bit of bleeding to that. Because you dared to touch her. All right, and you know, oh, actually, I'm just going to activate your cooldowns again. Boom. Survive 95,000, Mr. OP. Okay, and we're done. Didn't know how that was going to go. It was a tough fight. We picked some tough opponents this time around, but it worked out pretty well. And at least you gave me something for one of those spins, right? Okay, 3 up, 3 wins, and I guess that set number 4 will follow. Set 4, here we are, so let's get going. Our first team of set 4 was suggested by Ida Good. And Ida Good gave me 4 teams. They generally had themes, even though one theme covered 2 different teams, but I decided to go with this one. So let's begin over in light. And I'm going to have to go down a bit for this one. Probably the next one too. So let's see, where is Elvira? And next, we're also going to be going in light. This one probably is around the same location. I wasn't looking for it, so I didn't see it. And this is going to be a little bit farther down, I guess. Oh, there he is. Dante. And finally, this one will be in fire, but there's a theme, and I'm sure you're picking up on the theme, right? All right, let's go down here. This one's going to be a trip because there's a lot of leveled up individuals around here. So let's go down to find... There he is. Walter. All right, so we have angels, by the way. All right, so we don't have any denial, but we do have semi-damage here. We have support who can also do damage, and we have Elvira. All right, so obviously, I think the team on the right is just out. That one is just out. Up the middle, I don't think that one would really be very challenging. I think we're going to do this team over here on the left. All right, let's do that. Yes, come beat up my uncommons. All right, so let's see how this works out. Okay, you decided to do that. All right, so let's see what I'm going to do here. It's been a while. All right, I can do heavy damage to all enemies and blind them. Is anyone immune to blind? I don't see that, even though we do have a VIP up here who is very hard to get stuff on. It will also remove positive status effects, so that really sounds like a great idea. Okay, what did you just... Oh, you're taunting now. You're taunting and you have a 100% damage mirror up. Isn't that just lovely? Okay, so what are we going to do here then? That's kind of ugly. I guess we're just going to hit everybody. Well, technically she's evading, isn't she? Alright, so she's going to do this one here, and the 50% chance of sunburn to everybody. Well, like I said, at the moment she's evading, so... Yeah, 0. Alright, and also I should remember that they're all... Actually, Walter's the last one who's evading. Alright, let me just remind myself. Fire damage and burning, I think that's actually not a bad idea right there. Immunity to blind, we don't have to worry about that one. Massive fire damage to 1. That'll just kill him, but he is not my greatest concern. That's nice. I think this one will pretty much do the job for us here. Moderate fire damage to all applies burn. And I think you're in a lot of trouble up there. But you know what? I gotta. He resisted the 2 effects, right? I think you're just gonna have to take one for the team here. Massive light damage and blind. He took one for the team. Alright, and we have victory! And apparently light creatures is a good thing, and I did it with 1 fight too. Alright, so let's move on. And I really could use some maze coins right now. It's an emergency. Seriously. It could have been worse. Okay, so that worked out good. By the way, we're not going to be fighting that team up the middle. Absolutely not. Nope, not even going to think about it. Alright, so let's go on with our next team. Our next team was suggested by Autistic. I hope I said that right. And Autistic wanted to see, this was a good team. I was looking for like, okay, who am I going to take here from my single team? And I looked at this one, I'm going, oh, I like this one. I like when thought is put into these things. Just saying. Let's see. And if you're going to put one team up, you're actually coming up with a good team for me. All right, here we go. We got Hella, and then we're going over to Thunder, and this is going to be Kato. And finally, over in Earth, she's not a Megaton tank, but she might as well be right now. And why is that? Because her two teammates dodge group attacks. They dodge group attacks, which means it's actually kind of better because if a group attack is used, you know, Korra's only going to get hit once, but the others are going to dodge, you know. If it was a Megaton, she would take all of the attacks. All right, so that's a pretty good team. Let's see what we got. Like I said, we're not doing up the middle. That's a very good question. Do I want to do that team over there? You know what? I think there's a little bit too much over here on the left and not enough over here on the right. So why don't we just do a refresh? See if we can find something that says, yeah, attack me. Ooh, the left would be dangerous, but especially considering single target, she would just destroy Korra. That's the problem with that. That would really be a trouble there. You know what? I'm just feeling that we have to try this one over here. I know it's dangerous, especially considering you have O'Reilly over here. I'm going to try this. It's probably a mistake, but I'm going to try this one. What do they have in runes? Well, we know that Kato's going first. All right. Removes 30% from one individual, total blind to the others. Okay, hold on a minute. Oh, if I can put shock on her, she won't extra turn. All right, here's one. Okay, see, it's got the minor blind on it, though. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hit O'Reilly with this, and I'm going to hope that Zyla's going to get the shock. That way she can't extra turn. Okay, she didn't get the shock. Okay, you didn't even get Korra with that. Okay, here comes the bad side. You leave Korra alone! I was really hoping we'd get the shock down. Oh, you're a big meanie! Stop it! Okay, what are you doing? Okay, you guys need to leave her alone. Let's see. Dark Submission? Or do I go right after him? I think I need to eliminate all of them if I can, or a lot of them. All right, I'm going to go with Dark Submission here for the darkness weakness on 2 of the 3. Okay, you just resisted that. You need to stop doing that. That's really start. Oh, wow, you don't have any stamina at all. That's a big problem. Yeah, poor Korra is just getting destroyed here. The problem is, as soon as Korra is out, that's when we're going to get it. All right, what do we got here? Total life, remove positive status effects. That's not a problem. I'm thinking this one here, I hit O'Reilly again. Actually, that would nearly kill. I have to start working on hitting O'Reilly, though. Okay, we got the total blind down here. We didn't get it on O'Reilly, though. Because it's a group attack, isn't it? Okay, not a lot left there, huh? All right, let me think. Is there anything you can do? You can't do anything. Well, I'm going to give you the Megataunt. I got to give you the Megataunt. Or should I just have all enemies quicksand? That is really going to hurt them. Quicksand's in daze, and it's not going to miss 2 of them. Or I could go for the stuns, because they do have guard down on. Okay, here's the thing. I target O'Reilly with the single target attack, and it should stun the other 2. Great. All right, that worked out good. All right, let's see. This one, that's going to do some killing here. because Baba Yaga's got the dark submission on, but it's really going to hurt her down here, so that'll get rid of Xyla. And you guys need to stop taking my stamina away. It's starting to irritate me. Yeah, I think Cora's dead as soon as her turn comes up. Okay, let's see. 30, okay, that one would just kill... I gotta work on O'Reilly, though. I gotta work... Well, you know what the thing about O'Reilly? He very well might have just group attacks. Group positive status effect. I gotta get rid... I gotta get rid of you. Alright, so it's just... Okay, so it's us against you. Alright, you only have one single target attack, but that's gonna do a lot of damage. But you have a lot, like this one. Whew! Okay, that worked out. And we got some more stuff up here. Okay, that was a good fight, though. That was a good fight. Alright, and spin. Okay, hello. That one, it wasn't loaded yet. Yes! Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. One more would be great. One more would be great. Okay, so let's go here and go with our last team of this set. Our third and final team of set number 4 was suggested by Bentic Santos. And Bentic gave me 10 teams. And Bentic wanted to see... Yeah, unfortunately, somebody who doesn't have a name yet. We're going to have to do something about that. You know, I might have to make some kind of a thing where we can pick teams for the individuals who I leveled and didn't get videos. We're going to go with, yeah, that's Madam Fusion. That's not going to be her name. All right, next we're going over to metal. Very festive metal. Seasonally festive metal. Unfortunately, it's not that season right now, but we're going to throw in some Rusty. And finally, over in Magic, we're going to throw in some very seasonal Jello. All right, so we got a good team here. As long as nobody removes positive status effects from Rusty, that would be very bad. All right, so what are we doing here? We're not doing the team on the right. No, absolutely not. We're also not doing the team on the left. Yes, I see that 110 mythic there. That sounds like a terrible idea. We could try up the middle. I mean, they have some good ones there. There's some interesting creatures there. Yeah, why not? Let's just do that. Okay, and... All right, well, obviously they're going first. I have no idea of the abilities of the individual in the front. This could be, like, a big problem. You just took off positive status effects. That's really bad. Okay, that was a delayed reaction there. Okay, so that's very bad. What do you have up here? You're just bleeding. You have a lot of big problems over there. Is there something I can do about that? Remove positive status effect, give an extra turn to one ally. Does anybody here have anticipation? Okay, you grouped... Oh, yeah, wow, that's annoying. You dodge area. Okay, that's fine. I know your Abomination and your Status Cast Ignition. Oh, you have Kane's Sword. That's really irritating. Oh, you're immune to control. Oh, that's annoying. All right, let's see what you have here. Random torture skill to all. But I have to do something or I'm going to lose this guy right here. I think that's the one I'm going to have to do. Thunder and nature weakness. Not as interesting. Well, I can get an extra turn from this, though. So, let me see. Do I want to give Jello 2 attacks? I mean, I got to do something about this guy over here. Otherwise, I'm in deep trouble, right? All right, fine. All right, I can do 2 things here. Okay, random protection for everybody. Please hit her. Thank you. Okay, you're like really hurt. Wait a minute. Okay, it's still saying that you're, oh wow, you got a damage mirror on. Yeah, but they're not gonna be hitting you anymore. Okay, positive protects protection. Really? Okay, can only be damaged by fire skills. Oops. Alright, we're just gonna do this one to try to get the others damaged. Or should I just try to eliminate her? That would be hard. Alright, let's just get torture effects going. Okay, he got cursed. That's great. Alright, let's see. What do we got here? Metal damage to all, random torture effect, heals for us. That's what we need. Now, unfortunately, it's going to miss her, but it isn't going to hit you down there. Miss you down there. Okay, we needed that heal. Okay. Oh, that's not good. That's really, except that's not going to work on Jello, though. All right, charge? Yeah, of course not. He's dying very quickly. Can I do a major essence and get rid of you? What? Oh, is he like blind or something? Oh, God. Charge, please. Lovely. Well, he did heal himself, though. But unfortunately, there's my damage gone. But they lost some. I can't take her down, though. Give stamina and stamina. What good is that going to do? Well, she's got a lot of stamina. I can afford to do that, I suppose. Lovely. Lovely. And I don't suppose you want to charge? No, I didn't think so. Well, I mean, she's blind and she's possessed, so. And she's got Reaper on. Lovely. Oh, he's got Reaper on too. Well, you know what? I think that's pretty much us done. Wait a minute, he was just possessed. Is it the same possession? No, he still got 2 turns, didn't he? I was pretty sure he had it already, didn't he? Charge. Actually, I could have done something, but it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter at this point. And she's blind again. And she's dead. Oh, well, sorry about that. That's, well, that was a tough fight, but unfortunately, things didn't work out very well for us there. All right, and I think that is it for set number 4. The 5th and final set happens right now. We have arrived at our 5th and final set of PvP teams for this PvP special. And our first team today was suggested by Obby YouTube. And Obby YouTube gave me 156 teams. And I looked through all of them to find the team that I wanted to do for this video. And I located it. And as a matter of fact, it was team 66. And this is the team. So let's begin. All right, so let's get over here to Thunder. And this is going to be a debut for this individual. So let's go down to, it's going to be in the hundreds here. This is going to be Eeltron. I'm going to have to get a name for him. Yeah, set doesn't quite work for that. I think I actually have a set already. I believe that I do. Anyway, the next individual in this team is going to be over in water. And we're going to have to go down a bit for this one too. A lot of rank ups over here in water. Oh, and there we go, right there. We have Hydro. And finally, sticking to the water thing here, even though Eeltron is actually thunder, but he looks kind of watery, you know? It's just you wouldn't want to swim with him with all the electricity going on. And the final one is going to be Tara. So this is kind of an interesting situation here, so let's see what we can find. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Alright, now Tara's 110, but the others are 100, so it's important to keep that in mind. Although we are not going to have a problem with control for the first couple of rounds, and Tara's going to be taking stamina away. I keep looking at the one up the middle and deciding whether or not it's a mistake or not. Alright, you know what? Let's just see if that works out. Tara's pretty fast, so I think she should be able to get ahead of anybody. So let's just see if that works out. Okay, getting ahead isn't going to be a problem. Why is that Lord Maltus tanking? I have no idea. Alright, well, let's go. Alright, so obviously we're going to do this. Okay, no nasty relic over there. Alright, this is his debut, so let's check him out here. Alright, what has he got? Moderate thunder damage to all, shock to all enemies, and a 50% chance of applying stun. Alright, that's kind of interesting. However, at the moment, 2 of them can't even act. Thunder damage to 1, stun and shock. Okay. Nobody's immune. Okay, we have some resistances here, but we don't have any immunities to stun. Alright, very heavy special damage, drown to 1. However, I think I'm reaching for this one, which of course is deals moderate special damage, applies drown. So let's just get some drowning going here. Okay, and she's back, so let's just do some buffing. Alright, and Ancient Anchors, heavy water damage. Yeah, that's gonna do a lot of damage. Actually, 2 of them are dead. Yep. Okay, release the Draken. And that's going to be the end. What do you know? That special finally comes in handy, doesn't it? Victory! Alright, and of course some maze coins, which I am actually very close to getting something very good. Now, if you could give me 50 more, that would be awesome. Okay, I'll take the rune. As if I have a choice. Okay, we have victory in our first fight. So let's move on to our second one. Our second team today was suggested by Chan 2004. And Chan 2004, this team is a little similar to one we saw, I believe, in the previous set. But it's different enough that we're actually going to do it. So let's begin. Alright, we're going to go over to Earth. And this is going to be Korra, and next we're going over to Light, where this is going to be Spyro, and finally over to Thunder, where we're going with Kato. So the difference here is down the middle, so Spyro doesn't quite have the protection, but then again Spyro is also very dangerous. Okay, so let's see what we have going on here. Alright, we think the only denial we have is blindness, so it's important to keep that in mind. I don't know about up the middle. That Voltec is a little bit concerning, even though it's going to go right after Korra. But it might be enough to actually just kill the Korra, right? It just seems a little bit dangerous. It's dangerous, but do I want to do it? I'm going to risk it. Let's go. Alright, so who's going first? I think you might be going first. Any support speed? Oh, wow, that Voltec is a big problem. Yikes. Alright, so what do you have here? 63, 82, and you are higher. Okay, so you're definitely going first. Okay, so let's go and see what happens. Yeah, that Voltec is going to destroy Korra. Unless I can do something first, maybe. Blinding isn't going to help very much because it'll just be one round. Oh, shock! Yeah, absolutely. Okay, that's good. No extra turning for you. Yep, no extra turning for you. Alright, unfortunately, he got his stamina taken away, which is a problem. All right, let me think. I think I should probably just go into Mega Taunt mode. So let's just go into Mega Taunt mode. All right, let's think. Total blind and guard down, and I'm going to target you again. Okay, and the Voltic is gone. This is a wonderful thing. Oh, you are no longer... You don't have the dodge up. Very good indeed. So why don't we just go with some curse here? Alright, and let me think. What do you have? Removes negative status effects. Control. Okay, I don't have to worry about that right now. Removes positive status effects. That's you. Okay, this is your last turn, because you're dead. Wow, you're just killing yourself even quicker, aren't you? Yep. Curse and extra turning don't go along good together. By the way, I do believe this is over. Victory again. Alrighty. Could really use some ace coins. Thank you! That was very nice of you. I won't ask for anything else, at least for the next win, which I know is coming. Wow, there's a whole lot of epics going on. Where did they come from? Alright, obviously we're probably not going to be doing that. Alright, so let's do this! Our final team was suggested by Galaxia Knight X. And Galaxia Knight X has been a long-time subscriber, long-time commenter, and of course a long-time team member and co-lead of our Monster Legends team. So Galaxia gave me 3 teams. I chose one, and I was actually very surprised by this. I figured, oh, I'm going to pick this team, and I'm sure a lot of other people picked this team too. No, I couldn't find anybody else who picked this team, which was stunning to me. So let's go. Our final team consists of... I'm sure you're going to pick it up really quickly here, right? And I was hoping to read a whole bunch of names, but I guess not. So let's see. We're going to start with Elvira. I'm sure you can figure out who's going to be next as soon as I select the element, right? All right, so we're going down here. Somebody I tried to get an upgrade for, but it did not work out. Ouch, it really did not work out. We're going to be talking about that one in the next video. And this is going to be Ursula. And then finally, of course, wrong one. Over here to Spirit. And this is going to be... There he is, Dave. I can't believe nobody else asked for this. It really shocked me. Oh well. At least not that I saw. I searched for Elvira's name. So that's the way. I figure, you know, the name of the creature is Elvira. And the name I gave is Elvira. So, I mean, that's the best thing to search for. So I didn't see the combo with anybody else. All right, I am just going to refresh because, I mean, the only team you really could do is this team over here on the left. But, I mean, I don't think they'd stand a lot of chance against us. So we'd probably want a kind of a tough team. Actually, up the middle. I mean, they're all 100. But then again, all of my War Masters are 100, right? I mean, that's kind of a tough team up the middle right there. All right, let's do that. What ruins do they have? Okay, we got a lot of damage down here. Okay, he's a War Master, isn't he? No, he's a Nemesis. I get them all mixed up sometimes, the Earth ones. They're like all dwarves. All dwarves look alike. All right, let's go. All right, do you guys want to chill? Okay, you in the front, you're an artifact, you're not going to chill. You're immune to control. Okay, the only one I'm going for then, you know, if it's the only one I'm going for... Well, here's the thing. I can also get drowned going, except on the guy in the front. Okay, unfortunately, she's visible now, right? All right, let's think. Who do I really want to get rid of? Well, the guy who actually does the resurrections is probably somebody I'd like to get rid of fast. Alright, and just spread it around. Okay, no resurrections. Ouch. Okay, that's kind of ugly. Alright, let's see what we're going to do here. Remove positive status effects. Oh, I didn't... Oh, yes, right, I couldn't freeze you. Yeah, I mean, here I am with a mega freeze and nobody to use it on. You're already drowning, that'd be a waste. That does 11,000 damage to him in the front. That also... No, that's the same one. That does 10,000. I might as well do this. It does the most damage. Okay. Oh, you get to go next. All right. So I'm guessing I'm gonna charge. All right. Let's see. Well, Elvira's gonna do the heal, so he doesn't have to do the heal. Why don't we just get rid of you? Okay. She's definitely doing the heal. Ouch. Let me think. Luckily, he's only level 100, so he doesn't have all the fun stuff. Once again, okay, well, yeah, I mean, the other one does more damage, so I might as well just do this one. Alright, let me think. Boom on the head. And Death Door. Victory! 3 for 3! I think there was only 2 losses. Alright, and more maze coins would be nice, but I'm not going to ask for it. Give me whatever you want. I'll just take it and smile. Alright, that's it. The last set is done. I believe I will be having some parting words about now. And there we have it. Episode number 850 is now in the books. We had some good fights in there. Yeah, some of them didn't quite go my way, but yeah, sometimes you just don't know your opponent until they actually come up on the screen there sometimes. Besides, there's a little bit of luck involved there sometimes. Sometimes it's, very heavily weighted towards the AI. But I think we had some good fights there, and like I said earlier, if you submitted a team and you didn't get selected, I'm really sorry, but remember, I can only do 15, and this is a pretty long video for 15 teams. Just saying. Some of the battles did run long, so I'm guessing we're going to be close to the hour-and-a-half mark. So, I can only do so many, and there were a lot of people who gave suggestions, which I really do appreciate, by the way. But, there is a certain math thing involved here, so maybe next time. Anyway, we're going to get right back into doing PvP teams in regular episodes, and so, you can put them down here in the comments of this episode, and they can be in the next one, right? So anyway, I'd like to thank everybody who selected teams and everybody who continually watches my videos. I really do appreciate it. There's been a lot of changes with this game over the last year, and it's heading in a direction. We're just going to have to see what that direction leads us to. Anyway, thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it, and play games because games are fun. See you.